Hey guys, it's Skybeat01 here, and today I'm doing a review of Hunt for the Decepticons Ratchet with his little guy here. Yeah, I kind of forgot to put back in his arm while doing the transformation, and he can't even figure out how to do this right either. Yeah. This is one of my hardest guys to transform. For me, he's the hardest and most difficult and frustrating. So I just want to get his review done and over with now, instead of like putting back on, oh, this guy's so hard, oh, this guy's so hard, I don't want to do him, I don't want to do him, I don't want to do him. Then now it's like, oh, I have to do him. So yeah, have fun. So yeah, he's mainly black, and that's really his whole color. His Autobot symbol's on his shield here, like his window shield thingy. Yeah, I have not seen any designs in the front of a cars before, so I wonder if that's illegal or not. Yeah. And his wheels are brown. Underneath is actually kind of nice, even though this sticks out. But yeah, if this wasn't in the way, you'd be seeing the GMS. That's like in the movie. And then it's pipes. They can do this. And because of the transformation stuff. So that's kind of interesting. And little fun stuff. Yeah, mine doesn't roll really well because it's a transformation thing. When I first got it, I think it rolls really nicely, but since now I have it, like, transformed so many times, and yet angrily, and these arms coming off before, and yes, these were the arms are, and yes, they came off before because of how upset I was that did not work, and tried to find shortcuts for it to make it work, and it just made things worse. Yeah, I really do not enjoy this at all. Well, let's get started. Yeah, this is the first part. You take this part up. Yeah, early step. Not supposed to do that, but happened. But you are supposed to do this to these. And I just knocked over the little guy. I'm sorry, and you don't stand right now. Yay, now you stand. Yeah, and you also kind of separate his feet. And I'm just going to get his feet done and over with, even if they're not the next step. So yeah, you bring his foot down, and then tires in. Basically how you do it. And it's supposed to stand somehow. And it did. So yeah, you didn't have to worry about the somehow thing. Yeah. Then next you move this around, but I think it's supposed to be early steps are not fun, especially with this guy. And this guy, you definitely have to do you have to mainly do step-by-step, which I don't always do that, because sometimes I forget a step, and if I forget a step, I can either go back easily, or I can't continue even though that's happened. I just have to make sure it's not on the way with the other steps. But yeah, this guy just... Yeah, you can even move these, but I choose not to, because I don't like small flying parts all over the place. And so since, like, I don't have to do this, I just leave it alone. Less things for me to worry about. Alright, I'm going to bring these things out and then try to get this piece around. It should still be working at the yeah. Please don't fall off, arm. Yeah. Yeah. The places, all the parts are too close together, which is another reason why I do not enjoy this guy. If they just made a little more space, I think I would enjoy this guy a little bit better. But parts are way too close. There we go. So this does come out. That's nice. So there is a little more space. It's just so tight, and he's not even brand new. And this is not even the first time I did it. Oh, why were you always so hard all the other 4 or 5 times I've tried to transform you? I don't even think it's 4 or 5, but from how long I tried to transform this guy, it just seems that way. Alright, and you know, like the early step, these arms supposed to come out. Well, that was the next step. Arms supposed to come out now. Yay! Next, you get to move. I never had a hand rope before. But yeah, you move it like that. Same thing with the other side. You just move it like that. Ta-da! And in here is where this little guy goes inside. I'll show how that works later. And continuing on. Next you bring this little piece down, and then like the head's in here, so you try to bring that up. And hello, Ironhide. Are you having trouble again? And I hit the camera. Sorry about that. Okay, I'm going to check the steps just in case if I missed any. Okay, one part came up, the other part's not coming out. Yeah, maybe, no, it didn't. I do not enjoy this Ironhide at all. Oh, this series better make me really good at doing Ironhide. Further! Yay! Now it's no longer falling, but it's going to fall very easily now. It's at the edge. Yeah. So it's also bend the arms a bit, because it's supposed to be bent up when you're trying to get it back. And yeah, that's everything. So, yay! I'm done! And I actually didn't explain all the steps because I was so focused on trying to get them right. Darn. Yeah, I just realized that. Yeah, these are supposed to go in here, and yeah, I'm bending, and yeah, hope you guys understood. I'm sorry. I just really don't enjoy this guy. So yeah, if I'm to give him a grade, I don't know. I would not give him an F because it's not completely bad. It's really not a totally bad figure. It's just, oh my goodness, too small parts, too little space, like too small parts, so much moving, so little space, and instructions aren't that very clear to me because they're too small. Seriously, look at the size of the paper. It's about this big. It's smaller than my Pokemon posters. I think it's smaller than my smallest one over there. Smaller than that one. That one's homemade. Yeah. I'm trying to decide, and I guess it also depends on how good you are at transforming. I'm not very good at transformations. I'm level 2. I can do 3s, but only if they're big. So I could do the bigger guys. So bigger guys level 3, I can do this guy, and he's level 3. He's deluxe. And I can't do him. So, I think my only other level 3 guy is a Voyager, and I can do him fine. He's not too bad. And I think he's going to be the next one I'll be reviewing because he's cool. I like him, and he's going to be part of the series. So, yeah. He bends at the elbow, kind of on the way, 360, since the shoulder's at a ball joint. The hand, I believe, is also at a ball joint, and it could go 360, but this little thing here is in the way. I found out recently that the gun can actually split open. So, yeah, you can put stuff inside. Ha 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 ha. Hope I don't make him become that. That would just be sad. I'm so fed up with this guy. He could be. Yeah, and I think I did something wrong because there's this on this side and there's this on that side. So, grr. Head can go up and down because of the transformation stuff. The head can also go 360, I think, because it should be on a ball joint. Yeah, it's on a ball joint. Why can't it go 360? Okay, it can go 360 when it's looking up. How lovely. Yeah, I do not enjoy this guy, but this guy's going to be my stop motion series. It's going to take forever. And yes, I am complaining and my head hurts. Hate headaches. Headaches are horrible. They make everything worse. He bends at the knee. His foot can go up to here because of the transformation, of course. And this can go 360, this can go 360, this, and this. These two things here can go 360, of course. This can go like that. This is not in the right spot. Yeah, I'm going with this guy now. He doesn't have a name, so I can't call him anything. And Ironhide never really had a thing with him. Not in the movies, not in the TV series, and nothing. But yeah, this guy fits in here, so it kind of takes a while to get him in there. But like once you hear it click, you definitely know he's stuck in there. So hooray! Little laser gun thing, as well as a rover. And I don't think they call him Rover. I think they thought that was too doggish. Yeah, I kind of wish there was a name on here though. What in the world is his name? I want to know his name, or I keep thinking maybe I should make up a name. That would actually work. But I have no idea. Well, at least I have no idea what to call him at the moment. This little guy here, if you guys are not paying attention. Yeah. That's it of Ironhide. So, this is Skybeat01, signing off with a headache and relieved that the most hardest transformer in my collection is done.